Look at that. That's an ugly, nasty wound. This wound was inflicted by the fist of Kevin Sullivan. And if you look closely, when you took a look, you notice there's not too many scars on my head because I'm a fantastic athlete and a scientific wrestler. It takes a ruffian and a thug like Kevin Sullivan to do something like this. I had to wait 3 hours to get sewed up for a specialist, a plastic surgeon from the East Coast, to fly out here. And during that wait, I suffered a lot of pain because all I could remember was Kevin Sullivan beating on me, and I was seeing him through a haze of a film of my own blood. And when the surgeon got here and sewed me up, he told me that despite everything he could do, I'm going to have a scar here. And that means that every time I look in the mirror, when I'm shaving for the rest of my life, I'm going to see a scar, and I'm going to think of Kevin Sullivan. And that's the last memory I have of him, is him pounding on me, and I cannot go to my grave with that memory in my mind. I have a way. The memory I want in my mind of Kevin Sullivan, when I see this scar and I think of Kevin Sullivan, I want the memory of him where he is both physically and emotionally and mentally a broken man. I don't want to just break his arms and his legs. I want to break his heart, and I want to warp his mind. And I want to finish this thing once and for all, because I found out something Saturday night at the Cow Palace. I found out where Kevin Sullivan gets his strength, and he gets it from you people. And when he came down to the ring, he was very, very strong. But as the match progressed and you began to see the kind of champion I am and the kind of fighting heart I have, you started losing your support for Kevin Sullivan. You started supporting me, and I felt him losing his strength. He hit me with his best shot, and he busted me open, but he didn't even knock me down or knock me out. Well, Sullivan, if your friends hadn't come down there and pulled me off you, I would have beat you and finished it right there. I want a match with you that will finish it once and for all, till the best man wins. I quit, Texas death. I don't care what kind of match it is, until one man cannot continue, because you and I both know in that last 30 seconds we were alone, you and I both know that I was the better man.
And I hesitate to get into personal things on the air, Mr. Anderson, but...
You can ask me anything you want to ask me.
All right, but it's quite obvious that there's been a separation, a chasm, if you will, between you and your brothers.
Just taking it very casually at this point in my career and his career in professional wrestling. The man has lost every bit of integrity he ever had, and I would... As I go back in my life, when this thing went down, as I go back in my life, before the days of professional wrestling, I can name you 300 times when I would have said, Ole, you do it. You do it. We went into professional... I can recall when I fed this man, when he was... I am the oldest of the Anderson brothers. My younger brother sat at my table. I fed him, trained him into professional wrestling. And this is the way it comes down. Whether it's the Assassins, whether it's Ole Anderson, Raschke, Mark Lewin, it does not matter, but especially Ole Anderson, or Gene Anderson, but especially Ole Anderson. If it's not kicked when I get my hands on you, it will be kicked like it's never been kicked before, and you can make hook on it.
Do that, I wanted to say one thing to you, Rick. I was thinking during the break here, you're talking about wrestling anybody, anytime, anywhere. Well, I just got to realizing that there are a couple of people that I know of that you haven't wrestled that might want to take a chance at that National Wrestling Alliance heavyweight title. And if you're wondering who, you're looking at them. Either me or Thunderbolt.
Oh, I'm not taking anything away from you or Thunderbolt Patterson. You invited me to come out here on this program because you recognize me as not the National Wrestling Alliance heavyweight champion, but the world heavyweight champion. Now, you've been a world champion before. You and your brother Gene dominated the tag team circuit for a long, long time. I've had the pleasure of being in the ring with Mr. Patterson several times in the past before I was the world heavyweight champion. It's no secret to you. It's no secret to me. I have an open contract. If you think Ole Anderson is the man he used to be, you let me know.
Really? Get a little bit tough. Well, what's that song that you were talking about before? One More Time, or Take It to the Limit? Is that what it is?
One more time.
All right, I got it.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
No. You got me straightened out. Take It to the Limit one more time. Well, you're looking at a couple of old dogs. But remember, experience counts for an awful lot. And sometimes those old dogs, they got to teach those young pups a couple of tricks. we just might be able to do about
For 2 weeks, stating he wanted the fabulous Freebirds. Then he let a young kid who got out here on national TV and tried his hardest for a chance at the national tag team title. And here he comes. I saw Austin Idol. He's here. I saw Austin Idol. He's here. He's here right now. I saw him. What do you mean, Austin Idol? I saw Austin Idol.
Well, fine. If you can get him, I'd sure like to talk to him.
Get Davis and get him out here. I'm ready, Donald. Let's get it on. Let's go. Where's Sullivan? Get Sullivan, get Davis, and you get the rest of your filthy jailbirds and get in the ring. I'm here, darling.
I'm amazed, very frankly, that you'd show your face here now after what's happened.
Sure, I'm showing my face. All the pretty women out there want to see this beautiful, gorgeous, sexy face. That's what I'm going to show my face.
Yeah, well, the match has already taken place.
What do you mean?
Well, you were late. We've been waiting for you.
Well, I might be a couple minutes late because I had to change the flat tire. But doesn't make any difference. I'm here now, so let's get this thing going. Come on. What do you mean the match is taking place? Hey, I already told him about the telegram, boy. You're wasting your breath. I done told him about it, baby.
I read the telegram that you sent to the Freebirds saying that you weren't going to be here. And now you tell me you had a flat tire.
Wait. What telegram you told him about? What telegram you told him?
Telegram that he brought out saying that you apologized, that you had once wanted to be a Freebird.
I once wanted to be a Freebird? Well, you got to be giving me, Sully. Me want to be a Freebird? That's like saying Ronald Reagan would want to be John Anderson. I would want to be a Freebird. Hey, I'm the golden boy of wrestling. Boy, we wouldn't want you as a Freebird because we don't have scum like you. Now, Sullivan just got hurt, and I guess it probably would take some time to change 4 flat tires, but the boy just got a whooping. Wait a minute. Get out of here now. Wait a minute. What did you say? I said if you don't want to get the same whooping he got on national TV. No. Wait a minute. What did you say before you said that? What did you say before that? I didn't say nothing. I just... No. What did you say about 4 flat tires? How did you know that I had 4 flat tires? Well, you just come out here and said you had a flat tire. No, I said, yes, right. I said I had a flat tire. I didn't say nothing about having 4 flat tires. Well, you dirty stinker.
Wait a minute. Hey. Wow, Austin Idol after him now. And we've got to get some order recorded. Apparently, the Freebirds must have flattened the tires on Austin Idol's car to make sure that he would not get here. Ooh, caught him with a steel chair. And Austin Idol, now all 3 of the Freebirds on him. Idol being pummeled unmercifully here by the Freebirds. Idol trying to battle his way back to his feet. But wait just a moment. Just a second. Kevin Sullivan is back. Kevin Sullivan is back in action. And it is Austin Idol and Kevin Sullivan battling the 3 Freebirds and Sullivan pounding away. It is now they've got Buddy out of there. Terry is out of it, trying to regain his senses.
Tag team heavyweight champions of the world, Gorgeous Gino Hernandez and the Kid Tully Blanchard.
Understatement of all time when you call Tully the Kid and Gorgeous Gino the world tag team champions, because we represent more than that. We represent class. We represent being the most handsome men in the world. We represent strength. We represent intelligence. We represent each and every one of you, whether you like it or not out there. You must face it. We are your champions, so you might as well like it, and you might as well appreciate it, because when you dig deep down into your hearts and mind, I hope you realize just how lucky you are to have us as the world champions. Tell them, Tully.
You know, I tell you what, appreciate, I think, is the key. Appreciate. You people out there appreciate things of quality. You appreciate Earl Campbell. You appreciate Tony Dorsett. You appreciate the things, the stars in all professions. Johnny Bench of baseball, Pete Rose. But you've got Gino Hernandez and Tully Blanchard to appreciate, to look up to, the men that are something that you can want your kids to grow up and be like. You know, Gene Kelly, you'd like your son to be like me, wouldn't you? And Gino Hernandez. It's something that you can be proud of. You know, you women sitting there say, God, I wish my son would be that pretty. I wish he was that, had arms like that, had a body like that, had women chasing, had all the good things in the world.
Husbands look like that too, because as Tully Blanchard has mentioned, a galaxy of stars of all sports and professions. The two stars that shine the brightest are the World Tag Team Champions in Tully Blanchard and gorgeous Gino Hernandez.
And I tell you what, the people that cross us, baby, Gino, step back in here. Keep your face on that camera, baby. The people you saw what happened, what happens to you. The dynamic duo crunches you, baby.
And ladies and gentlemen, here's...
There seems to be a problem here, but it doesn't matter because, Mr. Pritchard, there seems to be a problem with the valets around here. Seems like they think they can compete with number one. Now, everybody here knows that I was the first, and when they all fall, I'll be the last. There's one of them out there who doesn't have the common sense of a pet rock, and another one who doesn't have the brains that God gave lettuce. And I'm going to tell you right now that if you want to compete with number one, you better learn the tricks of the trade. It takes more than a pretty face on a pretty body to do my job. Oh my God.
You know what, Sunshine? You're exactly right.
I'm right?
Yeah, you know that Dark Journey and that Nicola, they are such hogs.
I can't. The last thing I expected you to say when you came out here was to agree. They are hogs!
I mean, do they copy what we wear? I mean, God.
Wait. Nicola thinks that she's Susan Anton.
And we don't know what Dark Journey is. I mean, oh, God.
She copied you?
Yeah.
The other one copies me. They'll never learn. I can't believe it.
Look at this.
Well, wait a minute. Bruce Pritchard has left the ring, and that was a good move. Oh, good gosh. Sunshine just took Missy's Gucci bag, whatever's in there, and she has KO'd Nicola. Missy is leaving the premises. She didn't want any physical confrontation, but look at this, and she's rubbing Nicola's face on that, the canvas. I mean, that will take hide, hair, and feathers, as it were. The skin, you can almost... That's one of the most severe burns that you can have on your anatomy. That canvas, here comes Dark Journey. But Sunshine has done her damage with Nicola. And Missy's purse, and she's going to need some medical attention. Well, there will be definitely some